Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your June general reading. I titled your video Values Aligned Changes, and I have a little more information about what that's describing with the Patience card. This is the Temperance in some decks. The changes that you're experiencing is related to the balance and harmony, the healing process that you have been undergoing for some time. This is something that has taken you years to gain a deeper understanding of what works best for you, what your goals are, where you fit into the larger collective effort, the service that you provide through your gifts and talents, and what you can expect to receive as a result of that. This has been a long healing process for you, and this card indicates that you are still in that process in which you feel that you understand how to make changes, how to make decisions based on what aligns with who you actually are, what your actual needs and desires are. So you are in a process that is actually revolutionizing your experience of who you are vis-a-vis the world. In early June, we have the Hermit card. So this has you really anchoring this process of healing in your own authority. The Hermit card is you retreating, stepping back from a situation that you're in, perhaps from an organizational effort you've been involved in order to establish your authenticity and your personal authority. This is where you don't turn over the decisions, the path that you are choosing forward to others, but you consult your own wisdom, your own teachers, your own guidance, your own source as the verification for your right to be who you are. This establishes that not only do you know what's right for you, but that you have some moral authority with regards to the lessons you've overcome, the challenges and experiences you've undergone. In the middle of June, the Fool card. You are ready to take a leap. And for you, Libra, my sense is that this is a very big change from what others have expected of you. It doesn't mean that you're always compliant, but the regard and the balance with which you prioritize your needs, your desire to grow, your trust and faith in yourself is what I feel is shifting for you. This is this values aligned change that you are making. The faith, the trust in self and the world to move out onto an adventure, to take a risk, to go for something that feels or may look to outsiders as impulsive and foolhardy. But this is something that you have invested in by investing in who you are, what your needs are, and what your desires can be. You don't need a destination for this adventure that you're moving on to because you're confident that you can overcome any obstacles. You're following your heart path. At the end of June, we have Love for the Lovers. And this is about the choice indeed that you are making. So this is about the smaller choices that are leading up, that continue to build actually the life that you understand can provide for you benefit in the long term. You are choosing the alliances, the goals, the pathway that resonates with who you are. This is about choosing yourself in any opportunity, in any relationship. And those relationships or opportunities that you choose are done so understanding that they match your commitment to growth, to a vision. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Libra, please like this video. Uh, share this with others who may find this useful. Comment below if you feel so moved. And of course, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that you do that. And I've pulled forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And from the Hummingbird Oracle, I am pulling hum. I love this. Try humming to balance and raise your vibration. This is beautiful. One of the lessons in art school, and I'm sure in many other schools that we learn about creating masterworks, is that inspiration is almost a negligible component. Art is created, it's very labor intensive. In other words, like any other thing you create or build, it happens as the result of labor, investment, time, diligence, skill applied, a vision that you are attempting to reach. And this hum reminds me somehow of that lesson. So I think when I first began learning about the patience or the temperance card, I understood it as the way water drops on a stone that creates sand on a beach, that it is the steady application of pressure and effort over time that creates not only balance, but raises the vibration and creates something unique. So humming as a physical activity or exercise that you can do to bring peace, balance, joy, lightness into your space. I'm going to clarify the Hermit with the King of Wands and the Emperor in the beginning of June. Wow, that's a lot of self-possession you have here. Not only do you have so many majors already, but the King of Wands is saying you're ready to lead. You're so confident. You're so feeling that you know not how to control external circumstances, but how to respond to the opportunities you have. You're taking full ownership and responsibility of your reality. You've done it for others for such a long time that you now realize you have all the skills you need to make your own life a success, an adventure, a joyful adventure. And this is really, you're taking responsibility not only for your own life, but realizing that you have the vision, the confidence to move forward to support others. In the middle of June, the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups is clarifying, the Fool card. I like seeing the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords together as an example of the way in which you are not only leading through your incredible passion, but you're also able to objectify your needs and desires, particularly as they relate to others. You're about community building here. This is about your participating in and building towards a community, a family, a group, an environment in which people share resources. As simple as that sounds, that can be viewed as actually quite radical in a world that prizes competition and one-upmanship and hierarchy. The idea that people are all valued on the basis of who they are and respected for their needs and desires and the way in which the community members, including you, can balance out resources, provide help to those who need it in a safe way, in a safe environment, to be vulnerable, to share the experiences of challenge and hardship and the ways in which those have been overcome or supported to overcome those struggles. This is the community, this is the world being you're about. And in order to manage that, contribute to that world, your role is often one of one who mediates, one who facilitates discussion, conversation, any kind of conversation, particularly challenges, struggles that other members have. You're able to put a detached face that is actually empowering to others, knowing that they can share their stories without being judged. So, this is a unique role that you play because you have this greater vision in which you understand that everyone has a role to play and that the truth is not the result of assumptions, that in order to facilitate the truth of others' needs and desires, of your needs and desires, is to be open to new ideas, to be able to ask, to be curious, and to listen. At the end of June, the love card is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Page of Wands. You have overcome some really difficult relationship challenges, inequities, disappointments, heartaches, failures even. They're ones that you're still processing. And the beautiful thing about our experience as humans, our healing, like everything else, does not happen in a linear fashion, but rather we revisit aspects of our past as we continue to grow. We mine the past for new lessons, new experiences. Now that I understand this, I'm able to see my experiences in a new way. Maybe they really weren't in the way that I saw them. Maybe I participated in my own heartache in a way that I am only now understanding. That's part of your healing, and that's part of absolutely the ongoing healing of the Patience card, the Temperance card. You continue to reference back to experiences you've had as a way of calibrating the necessity to move forward, or how you're understanding the richer experience of your past from which you can develop and alter behaviors in order to get a different result. The Page of Wands shows you as the eager student. You're so excited. You are so sparked by the experiences you're having in the month of June that you are willing to support this new adventure, which feels like the central theme of this particular month, with your new ideas, with your desire to grow and expand. You don't want to stay where you've been. You know so much. You have so much to give. I'm going to clarify the Fool card with the Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This is lovely. You are in a place of real independence. And I think for you, Libra, you're understanding why this sense of uh, physical, material independence is so important to your ability to actually reach out and help others. This place of personal integrity where you've learned to cultivate your own garden. You're learning to cultivate your own garden. You're learning to water your garden from the lessons learned from the past. You're learning to honor your private space where you enjoy the rewards of your efforts, the abundance that you've created. And you're able to invest in those things that will yield you uh, uh, that will not destabilize you and quite possibly help to build towards this world, this community in which all resources are shared according to need. This is the stability, the security, this personal independence is what gives you the desire to turn your attention away from the familiar to the unfamiliar. You're now willing to offer, ready to offer your services to an unfamiliar audience, market, clients, students, customers. You understand that the challenge before you is to offer what you build up and honed to new communities. I'm going to finish this reading, Libra, with a yogic path oracle and hope that this has benefited you in some way, that you've learned something or understood something. And I pulled the Saraswati card, and I'm going to look that up from the beautiful guidebook of the yogic path. Saraswati. And the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. Saraswati appears when you've surrendered to creativity, the endless stream that we only catch glimpses of, but can feed us for life. She's the sacred river flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar for the soul, art, music, dance, and literature. You may draw upon Saraswati when new ideas are flourishing and you are channeling universal wisdom. Saraswati appears in the ingenious moment when you think of something straight from the heavens, when you lose yourself in dance, when you become one with the music. She is the very source of all inspiration, embodying the cosmos through communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. Saraswati has come to you to deliver the message, to pursue that creative idea with full force. You are fully supported by her blessings. Thank you so much, Libra, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.